Hello everybody, this is Crystal Guardian here to do another tarot reading for the collective. We're going to call on our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom in this reading today. Any negative energies being sent our way, we ask that you return them back to the sender. Thank you. Okay, so I'm using the What Lies Beneath deck. See what we have coming out. So far we have total drama, action coming out. Okay, so we have fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours, love is a battlefield. We have bad choices. We have putting on a show. Whoop, that's too many. Okay, we have toxic. We have trash. Let's get a few more. We have insecure coming out. Okay. We have caught up, finding evidence, getting caught cheating. We have getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. Let's get one more. And then we have keeping a promise come out. So I feel like whoever we're speaking about, they did not keep a promise. There's total drama going on. This says fighting for what you love, claim what's yours, love is a battlefield. We got bad choices, putting on a show, toxic, trash, insecure, caught up, getting caught, cheating, finding evidence. We have getting played here, and then we have keeping a promise. So I feel like somebody wants you to fight for them. You could have made a promise to this person that you would be their ride or die, and they're trying to hold you to it, but they're doing this by manipulating you. They want control of the situation. This is why they're going to call you out if you made some promise to ride or die. But this person is toxic. They make a lot of bad choices. They cause a lot of drama because they're insecure. You could have caught them cheating. They make a lot of bad choices. They want you to fight for them. They're putting on a show. This person could have played in your face with these third parties that they put you in because they're toxic and they want to manipulate you. Now, with the trash here, they could have discarded you as if you were trash, or you could have discarded them when you found out what was going on. And because they're so insecure, they expect you. This person is a lot of drama. They make a lot of bad choices. They play in your face. They're toxic. So you could have trashed this relationship when you found all of this out. And now they're talking about, like, this is a type of person that'll cheat on you, play in your face. Then when you react, they blame your reaction to their abuse as the problem. And they'll cheat on you or abuse you. And then when you get fed up and you walk away or you snap on this person, they'll be like, oh, you never really loved me in the first place because you wouldn't have walked away if you really cared about me. Meanwhile, they're treating you like shit. And that's the energy that I'm getting from this reading. Like I said, this is someone who will use and abuse you, play in your face. Then when you have a reaction to their abuse, they make your reaction the issue. It's like giving off very narcissistic energy. So let's see, why is this total drama out here? This person is insecure, so they like to cause a lot of drama. Yeah. We have the Seven of Swords out here. So this is somebody who is very sneaky, dishonest, deceptive. They're very avoidant. Like, it's like a very hot and cold push-pull dynamic with this person. They'll come on strong. Then when you reciprocate, they'll run away from you or push you away. They could have come in acting like they were this Three of Wands in your life. Like you were going to build such a great relationship together. You were going to have all these opportunities with this person. This relationship was going to progress and develop, and it would be a great foundation, a great, like your ships were coming in this relationship. This is how they portrayed themselves when they came in. They came in with love bombing, basically, like acting like they were the jackpot when you met them. This was the perfect relationship. This was somebody who was like your soulmate, your match. They matched you on every level when they came in, but it was just love bombing energy. They were really in the Seven of Swords. Then once you got comfortable with trying to build a foundation with them, like I'd say 3 to 6 months into the relationship, once you felt like you were settled, you were starting to really establish feelings and love for this person, that is when they came in and just basically ripped the rug out from under you, started causing chaos and drama, pushed you away, started degrading you, just became very cold towards you. Like all the love that they were showing you in the beginning, they just basically pulled it back, pulled it away. And it left you questioning what you did to deserve this, why they would change up on you like this. Like, how could you get this back? I feel like since you started with the love bombing, with them coming in promising this celebration, stability, pretending like you hit the jackpot when you met them, then just like slowly devaluing you, pushing you away, starting to insult you, become emotionally and mentally abusive. It left you questioning your own self, what you did wrong, why this person switched up on you. It had nothing to do with you. This is them. This is their true behavior. This was the mask coming off. And that's when this total drama kicked in. But you, at that point, were like trauma bonded to this person. So you stuck it out trying to basically get back what you had in the beginning that was gone. But it was never going to come back because it was never real. It was just a mask. So let's see what we have here. But I feel like if you did walk away from this person, if you did put this person in the past, because we have the Six of Cups here and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from a situation, leaving it behind. The Six of Cups is about the past. So I feel like if you did walk away from this person and put this person in this relationship behind you, put it in the past, this person now wants to come back in. They're expecting you to fight for them. They could triangulate you with third parties. They're going to come in and say, well, if you really loved me, you would fight for me. You would fight for this relationship. But meanwhile, they're just torturing you and tormenting you if they're placing you in third parties. And a third party doesn't have to be a romantic situation. They could just be prioritizing like their family, their friends over you. But I'm feeling like with the caught up here and the putting on a show and the bad choices, this is like a third party situation, like a romantic third party situation. So I feel like you finally wised up to this person's mental abuse, walked away, put the relationship in the past. Now they're coming back in saying, like, you were supposed to be ride or die. If you really cared about me, you would fight for this relationship, even though the relationship is shit. They want to come back around. They're going to come in with the Knight of Cups here, trying to make you some new romantic offer, trying to reconcile with you. And then with the Page of Pentacles being here, I feel like right now they're trying to figure out a way to manipulate the situation, to find a weak spot to come back in. And like I said, it could be putting the blame on you in this situation, putting the blame on you for walking away, trying to guilt you to come back. They're going to pose as this King of Cups, whether it's a man or a woman. They're going to pose as this, like, emotionally balanced, compassionate, considerate, generous person. But don't trust it, because this person is toxic. They make a lot of bad choices. They do want to come in and manipulate you. You've already caught them up in something, or you realized if you didn't catch them cheating, like, you just finally had enough of the abuse, of the toxic bullshit from this person. So don't let them guilt you into getting stuck back into some kind of trauma bond or toxic cycle with them if you've already walked away. If you haven't walked away, maybe this reading is your confirmation that you should. So why is bad choices here? Like I said, they're going to try to put all the blame on you for things going wrong in the relationship. This person is in double energy. You closing out this cycle with the World being here is helping you find temperance, find self-love, pour into your own cup here. This person doesn't want to put in any work. This, with the Eight of Pentacles being in the reverse, this is somebody who's very careless. They don't have any motivation to work on bettering themselves. They don't put work into the relationship that they're in. They expect you to be the one giving and giving and giving to them, while they don't put anything back into this relationship. They basically feel very entitled, and they feel like they're above you, so you should be doing and doing and doing for them. They feel like they're entitled to your love, they're entitled to your free labor, but that they should not have to give anything back in return. With the Page of Wands being here, you are going to receive some type of communication with them, from them. But like I said, they don't want to put in the work. They feel entitled to your labor and efforts in the relationship, but they don't feel like they should have to put anything back in themselves. With the Temperance being here, like I said, now is the time, after closing out this cycle, for you to love yourself, pour into your own cup, because this person makes these bad choices and they are in this double energy, and I don't see it changing. There's nothing here that's telling me out of all of these cards that this person is going to change. So let's see, why is putting on a show out here? Let's see what we have. Okay, so with the putting on a show, I mean, this could even be your energy putting on a show. You could have taken a leap of faith out of this situation towards a new beginning of your own. Now you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy where you're single, sexy, and successful. You're independent. You're starting to love on yourself. You're starting to become like reap the benefits of your hard work. This is karma here with the Wheel of Fortune. And this person is seeing you in this energy of this Nine of Pentacles. They're watching with the Page of Swords. So you could even be putting on a show for this person. This person, with the putting on a show here, they could have played in your face with third parties, or like I said, just been emotionally abusive. But I feel like now with the Page of Swords, they're sitting back, they're watching you, they're seeing you in this energy, they're seeing you move on to new beginnings with the Fool card here. With the Wheel of Fortune here, you're starting to receive good karma. That is why you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. And like I said, this person feels like you're putting on a show because they're watching you. They're watching this level up. Okay, so let's see. Why is toxic here? We already saw that this person is in devil energy, so let's see. Let's get more on toxic. Let's see what we have. Okay. So we have the Hangman here. So this is about letting go. So you could have surrendered this situation. You could have realized that it was toxic, surrendered this situation, released it, change your perspective on it, gained enlightenment from it. Gaining enlightenment from it is the reason that you were able to go into this Nine of Pentacles energy. Whoever this person is that's toxic, you were King of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who's very impulsive. They have unachievable expectations. Like I said, this person feels very entitled. They feel like you owe them, but they don't owe you the same respect or love in return. They just feel entitled to your love, to your energy, to your free labor, but they feel like they don't have to give anything back to you because they feel like they're above you. They don't respect you. And like I said, this person, whoever they are, they're very narcissistic. They're in a ruthless energy. It's all about them. It's all about serving them. It's all about them having control over the relationship, over your emotions. They don't want to put in any work. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is about like working with no results. So if you stay with this person that's in this toxic energy, if you go back to this person, if you've walked away, you're basically just wasting your time. Because you're going to keep pouring in and pouring in and pouring in to this relationship and never get anything back. And you're going to waste years or decades of your life on this person. You're going to basically run yourself ragged. Just, this is the type of relationship you pour in until there's nothing left of you. And as soon as there's nothing left of you, as soon as this person bleeds you dry, sucks every bit of life and energy out of you, every bit of happiness out of you, when you don't even recognize yourself anymore, when you look in the mirror, this person, once they get everything they can out of you, and they feel like there's nothing left to bleed you of, they're going to walk off and leave you like you never mattered. They're just going to use you up until there's nothing left of who you used to be. And then once they basically destroy you, destroy your self-worth, they're just going to walk on and go off with somebody else and leave you behind like you were nothing. They're going to just basically throw you away like you're a piece of trash. And it doesn't matter how much you give, how much you do for this person, how much you love this person. It's never going to change. This person is just, that's who they are. They can't love you because they don't love themselves. No matter how much you pour into this person, you're never going to get back what you put in. Okay. So they fed you basically a bunch of illusions here with the Moon card. They have you trapped in your head, or had you trapped in your head with the Eight of Swords being here. Because like I said, This person, no matter how much you did for them, they would guilt you and make you and gaslight you into feeling like no matter how much you gave to them and how little they gave to you in return, it was never enough. They're never going to accept accountability. They're never going to take the blame for anything. They're going to shift the blame onto you. And they're just basically going to keep you trapped in your head, like I said, and just bleed you dry until there's nothing left of you. They want to have control over you with the Four of Pentacles here, because we see manipulation and control getting played here. And then the Four of Pentacles is about having control, hanging on to something. So they're trying to hang on to your energy. They're still trying to feed off of you emotionally. They want to have this sense of control over you. With the Nine of Wands being here, this is your energy and this wounded warrior energy. And this is also about maintaining your boundaries. This person is going to come in and test your boundaries again. Don't let them get back. Don't let them get you trapped back up in this victim mentality here of being trapped in your head. Don't let this person come back in and feed you more lies and bullshit and illusions here with this Moon card. Don't let them get their hooks back into you. Just maintain your boundaries. If this person threw you away like you were trash and you accept them back, things are only going to get worse the next time around. This is just going to keep you trapped in a toxic cycle, but it's just going to spiral and get worse and worse each subsequent time you take them back. Because they feel like by you taking them back, you're accepting their behavior and you're willing to tolerate it. So then that just tells them that they can push even more. They can disregard your boundaries, treat you like crap even more. Now, I feel like this, whoever we're talking about, is a narcissist here. So they would be insecure. They don't project that out, though, to the world. They basically form a shell around themselves because of whatever happened to them, most likely in childhood. They are a very insecure person. They don't project that out. But they are insecure. Like they might be grandiose. They might not be like, a covert narcissist is more sneaky. They like to play the victim. So you could be dealing with a covert narcissist, or you could be dealing with like one that's more grandiose. They're more outgoing. They like to put on a show, but any narcissist is going to be based in insecurity. Now, they could leave you feeling insecure because narcissistic abuse will leave you where you don't know where you stand. You start to doubt your own reality, your own sanity. So you could be in this insecure energy. With the Five of Pentacles, I feel like that's how this person wanted you. They wanted you insecure. Like, they wanted you unstable. They wanted you to be in a position of lack. Because as long as you're off kilter, as long as you're doubting yourself, you'll look to them for guidance, for support. You'll have to depend on them. You'll be codependent on them. They don't want you to be secure in yourself. So basically we have insecure here. And then if you look at this card, the first definition of the Five of Pentacles is insecure. They want you to feel like you're being left out in the cold when they walk away, when they push you away. Like I said, they don't want you feeling secure, because if you're feeling secure in yourself, you don't need them. They want you to need them, because then you become dependent on them. If they can get you to doubt your sanity, doubt your reality by gaslighting you, keep you off kilter, then they can have that power and control over you. And that's how they want to leave you. They want to leave you emotionally scarred, basically. So under the insecure, we also have the Seven of Wands. So you need to keep your defenses up with this person. You need to protect yourself from this person. If you can, go no contact. If you can't go no contact, gray rock this person. Give them as little emotion to feed off as possible. Keep your answers to them short and sweet. Don't explain yourself. Don't engage in any unnecessary conversation with them. Just keep your guard up with this person. This type of person you can never let your guard down with. Now with the 5 of Swords being here in the reverse, they're going to try to come back in. They're going to try to get you to let your guard down. They want you to forgive them. They want to try to come back in and make peace with you. But they're still in this 5 of Swords energy. This is about like conflict, abusive relationships, selfishness, betrayal. So they're still in this 5 of Swords energy, but they're going to come in like a 5 of Swords in reverse, talking about let's make up, trying to like, oh, let's forgive and forget, get over the, they're going to say, get over the past, let's just make peace with one another, let's just be on good terms. This is how they're going to try to come weasel their way back in. And then if you bring up what they did to you, there's kind of no point in even doing that, because they're not going to take accountability, and then they're going to tell you how you're stuck in the past and you don't let anything go. They're just going to basically shift the blame to you for everything. And that is because they want you in this insecure energy. Okay, so why is caught up here? Okay, so for caught up, we have finding evidence, getting caught, cheating. Okay, so this person, I'm guessing that you did find out they were cheating, because we have the 3 of Swords here. This is about a heartbreak. So this person betrayed you, broke your heart, and with the 3 of Swords, it's usually the couple and then a third party. This with the 3 swords. So this is like a third party. So I'm guessing between this and the caught up, you did catch them cheating on you. This caused a very painful emotional loss for you, a heartbreak for you. I feel like this heartbreak caused you to put this relationship to death here. You ended this cycle. You went through a transformation, a new beginning. Now judgment's being called on this person. You're now facing a rebirth, a renewal, an awakening. You're receiving an inner calling. Judgment is also being called on this person for doing this. And part of the judgment is going to be you walking away and putting the situation to death, and them not being able to come back in and continue this cycle and break your heart over and over again. Now let's see why it's getting played out here. Manipulation, lies, control. So, this person really stabbed you in the back here. They did try to manipulate you. They lied to you. They wanted control over you. They tried to play you. They were probably successful at it for a while until you finally caught on. They caused a lot of betrayal in your life with the 10 of Swords here. A lot of deep wounds, trauma. But now your justice is coming in. So I feel like this person is getting their karma, because like I said, we did see judgment and justice both here. So I do feel like this person is starting to reap karma. Now what that karma is will be different for each one. But with justice and judgment here, I do feel like they're now getting karma for this betrayal. And because we had the judgment come out and this heartbreak. So they are being judged in the 5D by spirit. Could be your ancestors that are judging them, bringing this justice down upon them. And the justice could be that they're going to go through these endings, these betrayals, these losses. And I feel like the justice also being here is your good karma, because we did see the Wheel of Fortune earlier. You are going to go towards victory and success here with the 6 of Wands. And I do feel like you're going to eventually, if you're not ready now after going through all of this, at some point you are going to have a new romantic beginning here with the Ace of Cups. And that is going to be a victory and success. And that could be the judgment and the justice, the karma that this person faces. Seeing that you closed out the cycle with them, you're not coming back. You moving on with somebody else and being victorious in this new relationship that you move on with. So light is keeping a promise out here. Okay. So like I said, I feel like they're going to call you out on like you promising to be like ride or die or something like that. Or like I said, they're going to say like they'll in their mind they could do whatever they want to you, and their abuse is not the problem. Your reaction to what they do to you becomes the problem. That is what it's called Darvo. It's like deflect. Let me look it up because I don't remember what the exact meaning is. It's like basically reverse the victim and offender. Let me see. Yeah, it's basically, Darvo is something that a lot of narcissists use. It's deny, attack, reverse victim and offender. So in other words, say you find out this person is cheating on you. Say you are sitting there and their phone goes off and they have a text message from another woman or another man saying like, oh, I had so much fun sleeping with you last night. And then you ask them like, who is this? Why are they sending you a message saying that you had sex with them last night? Blah, 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 blah. First they'll deny it. Then they'll attack you and reverse the victim and offender. So in other words, the issue won't be them sleeping with another person. The issue will be like, why were you looking at my phone? You shouldn't be going through my phone. This is why I can't trust you, because you went through my phone. Totally deflecting from the fact that they were sleeping with somebody else the night before. This is what this type of person will do. And like I said, they'll make you the problem. Like, they could cheat on you because we have the third parties here with this 3 of Cups. So I'm guessing that they put you in a third party situation. They juggled you with the 2 of Pentacles here. They thought the grass was going to be greener somewhere else with the 2 of Wands here. So they could have, like I said, played in your face, chose somebody else over you, juggled you, put you in third party situations. But then when you get fed up and you walk away and break up with them, they'll be like, oh, well, I knew you never really loved me in the first place, because if you loved me, you would work through this with me. You wouldn't just give up on us. It's that kind of energy that I'm getting from this. They're going to put all the blame on you for their shitty fucking behavior. So that's the reading. My advice is stay away from this person. Close out this cycle. You are going to move on to victory and success. It looks like you are going to have a new relationship coming in. This is your justice after going through this betrayal with this narc that was just trying to manipulate you, lie to you, control you, trying to basically bleed you dry mentally, emotionally, possibly financially. Never wanted to put in any work on your relationship. Just felt entitled to you giving them everything they wanted while they gave you nothing in return. Now they're going to get this energy back, and you are just moving on to bigger and better things. So don't forget that. You are moving on here with the 6 of Wands to victory and success. So that is the reading. If it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.